Welcome back. She's all done posting her green room thirst trap photos. That's right.
And I still have my clothes on.
Oh, thank goodness. We can't get arrested today.
Not today.
It's Lent season and fish fries are back and better than ever. Joining us with her favorite fish fries, the foodie queen herself, the fully clothed Stephanie Hansen.
Good morning.
Good morning, friend. Now let me ask you, because you have to cover all areas of food, and it's impossible for you to like all areas of food as much as the other. Are you a fish fry kind of girl?
Yes, and I was going to ask you, I actually will order fish a lot.
Me too.
So I'll order it even when it's not on the menu. I love a good fish sandwich. I even like a fillet of fish, but don't tell anybody.
No, there's no shame in the fillet of fish game.
Yeah, it always makes me feel a little dirty afterwards, but I still like it.
So do your green room pictures, but that's a whole other thing. Okay, let's go down your list. Number one, Lucky 13. Lucky's.
Okay, Lucky's is like, do you remember there used to be a restaurant in town called Champs?
Yes.
And Lucky 13's is like the quintessential sports bar where you can get a buffalo chicken sandwich, you can get fish fry, you can get a great burger, they still serve popcorn. They're doing cod at Lucky's, which is one of my personal favorites, and they've got a great fish sandwich. And this is one of the places in the suburbs. So they've got Burnsville, Bloomington, Mendota, Plymouth, Roseville. I picked a lot of St. Paul places, and only probably because St. Paul is packed with Catholic people. And so, like, everyone they are. It's like they all moved over to that side of the river. And so they have a lot of fish fry.
And Charlie, good guy that runs that.
Oh, Charlie,
We love the Charlie.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go to Mounds Park. Ob's? Is that how you
Ob's Sports Bar and Grill.
Never been.
This is kind of a sneaky one. Don't go on their website because they made the food look terrible, and it's not terrible in real life. They have a great sports bar vibe. They've got the hot turkey and meatloaf sandwich. It's like a perfect place to go. But on Friday fish fry nights, people line up. They get in line like 30 minutes in advance. And partly it's because the fish is super great, but also because they have great au gratin potatoes. So you get more of a potato choice than just fry. You get soup and salad. And like I said, get there early because, Jason and I like to eat in senior hour, but we're not alone.
No. But their web people need to update their photos, is what you're saying?
Yeah, they're not so great. But it's a great spot, and it's sports bar-y. It's fun.
St. Paul, Bennett's.
Okay, this is the home of the Minnesota Wild. They have a Minnesota Wild bus that if you ever want to go to a game, it gets very rowdy and it's very fun. But Bennett's is also a St. Paul family, and they're known for their fish fry. They have all-you-can-eat beer-battered cod, and they batter it with Summit, and they also have walleye dinners. So it's just a fun spot. It's very neighborhoody. The 2/3 of the place is the bar, and then 1/3 is tables. But no matter where you sit, everybody feels at home at Bennett's. It sort of feels like Cheers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at you just rattling off those little things.
St. Paul girl.
I know. Max Fish and Chips is next.
This place is one of my favorites, but it's like fast casual. Okay, if you go, you order your fish and chips. You get 2 fish and you get chips. The French fries are fantastic. They come in a bag that is like so hot and steamy, they tell you not to close up the bag. And of course, Jace knows I like to eat fast food in my car sometimes. So I'll have this for lunch today because this place is right next to where I get my eyebrows done. And I'll sit in the car alone, and they have excellent tartar sauce, and I'll have greasy hands, and I'll rub it on the bag, crimple the bag up, and then hide the shame until I get home and can throw it in the trash when my husband can't see.
Your brows look good. Did you just recently get plucked?
No, but that's what I have to do today.
I'm sorry, tweeze.
Tweeze.
Our friend Colleen yells at me, you pluck a chicken, you tweeze a brow.
You pull brows too, or thread them. There's all kinds of stuff.
Okay. Anyway, I digress. Urban Growler.
Okay, this is one of my favorite spots in St. Paul. It's sort of undersung. It's 2 women. One of the women's a brewer. They grew up in Wisconsin, and they were like, hey, we're not only going to brew beer and be the first women-owned microbrewery, we're going to serve food. Oh. And they have great fish fry. They do it kind of Wisconsin style, so it's panko, breaded walleye, but then they also have sides, and they serve it with the little piece of rye bread.
Yeah.
That's I was just in Wisconsin, and I had fish fry, and it always comes with a potato pancake, a little cup of weird applesauce, and that little slice of rye bread that has a little pat of butter that tastes delicious.
What makes it weird?
The applesauce?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's in a little paper cup, and it's just like, I don't know, are we supposed to eat that, or what do you do with that?
I've never been served applesauce with fish.
Yes, you're supposed to put it on your potato pancake. Because nobody does potato pancakes in Minnesota. They really only do them in Wisconsin. Now, of course, I'm sure some people do, but it's not a thing. In Wisconsin.
My grandma used to make them. My grandma was Polish.
Oh,
so
yeah. And Glumkies and Kopetkia. I could go on and on about the Polish
I ate so much of her food, I was a Glumky.
I'm coming off of Glumky season.
And finally, I love how you just wrote churches.
Okay, so the Catholic Spirit is a Catholic newspaper in the Twin Cities, and they have a list of literally every single church fish fry. Now, some of the churches have enchiladas too. They're not always all doing fish. And since COVID, most of these places have like where you can pull up and pick up your order, so like do to-goes.
Really?
So to-go fish fry is a thing. So if you're someone that wants the fish fry, but you don't really want to go hang around in the church, that might be me, you go ahead and you get the fish fry to go. It's excellent. And there's one that I went to in Mendota Heights right before COVID shut down, and it's Lebanese, and they have like rice with this tomatoey sauce, this lemony garlic aioli that they serve with bread with their fish. There's lots of really cool fish fries. Like, I can't wait till COVID's over, pray, so that we can literally go to all the fish fries again like we used to. We used to line up and go to all the church fish fries. They're a blast.
Now it's like God to go. It's like you just pull up.
Completely. And you feel good about practicing Lent if that's your jam.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not done.
No.
She is not done. We have a best thing ever from Hansen. What is it? Is it a lotion, potion, a thing you can hold, a thing you can eat? You're going to find out when we come back. Back in a moment. That's a good idea, though. Bring it to the car. Way to go, church. Can I tell you what just happened? The floor director, Evan, bless his heart, he goes, okay, we're back in 7 seconds. And Stephanie goes, oh my goodness, can you throw me my books? So Jeff catapults the books that are kind of heavy across the set. And luckily, I caught them. I did. Amazing. We're back with Hansen, and today we're giving Steph the honor of naming her latest best thing ever. That's right. This is our version of Oprah's favorite things. What do you have, Steph?
Okay, first of all, do you do casserole? Like, it's a very Minnesota thing, and some people don't like their food touching. Is it a dance,
or what are we talking? Yeah.
Do the casserole.
Yeah.
Some people don't like their food like touching and mingling. They want things separate, but I love a casserole.
I love a casserole.
Okay.
I'll do a casserole.
This book is just coming out. It is the best casseroles. It is by Beatrice Ojekangas, and she won the James Beard Award. She's written over 300 cookbooks. This is an updated version than the one you're seeing on the screen, but it's not coming out till, I got a preview copy, so it's coming out at the end of March.
So the one that was just on the screen, that's the old cover? That's the old edition?
Old cover, but this has just been revised.
This is the casserole New Testament.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, look at it.
Yeah.
500 casserole recipes. And the best thing that she does in this book, she starts it out with the mix and match casserole plan. So she's like, here's how you can make anything a casserole. Just a protein, a starch, a vegetable. She has recipes for sauces, herbs, and then crunchy things on the top. Because really anything can be a casserole, right? So she's got like meat casseroles, veggie casseroles, dessert casseroles, egg bakes. This book is amazing. And if you have I have a friend that broke her ankle and I'm bringing her some food today. And I was like, what do? You bring casserole. They have casseroles for two in here, Jace, for date night. Oh. They have casseroles just for kids.
Why did you lean in on me on that one?
Just because everybody needs to have a good
date night casserole.
A sexy time date with your casserole.
Yeah, because Steph, I don't know if I think of sexy food. I love a casserole. I don't know if I would put casserole up there with sexy food.
Well, you just have to time your when you eat the casserole, you eat it after.
Yeah.
You don't eat it before, because then you'll feel bloated.
Yeah, exactly.
So
thank you, Steph.
But no, this is just an amazing cookbook. She's a James Beard Award winner. She's amazing.
Next one.
Okay, Emily's Fresh Kitchen. Cook your way to better health. Emily was sick, and for 12 years she was trying to figure out how to heal herself, and she wrote this amazing fresh cookbook. What I love about this, no frankenfoods, no weird ingredients.
Oh.
No, it's like, okay, if you want to eat healthy, here's your Asian tuna salad with seared tuna. That's amazing, by the way. There's nothing in here that you couldn't find in your kitchen. You know how sometimes diety books have weird ingredients? Gluten-free is identified, vegan is identified, paleo. It's really an awesome cookbook. It's written by a local woman. I really like it. Emily's Fresh Kitchen. You can follow her on Instagram too. She's great.
2 great best things ever, and if you missed it, we'll post this a little bit later. Now, listen to this. We're really excited. Stephanie referenced, can't wait to get over the COVID, totally get back to normal. Well, we're sort of getting back to normal because 2 years ago this week, we aired our very first segment. We called it Fancy Food Field Trip. And we loved it. It was with, you're looking at it right now. The premise was this. We wanted to take Jason Show viewers who, for one reason or another, they don't get to go to the restaurants like Stephanie and I are lucky enough to do. Here, we took our viewer to Smack Shack. She had never really tried seafood. She hadn't really tried oysters. And it was just a really good opportunity to introduce you guys to food that maybe you were afraid to try. And Steph and I were your hosts. So we have great news. We are bringing it back. So if you would like to tell us your story, like why do you deserve a fancy food field trip? Maybe you've never had any type of cuisine other than hamburgers.
Escargot, maybe you want to try it.
Yeah, but you have to be food adventurous, right, Steph?
Yes.
You got to be willing to try stuff. You just can't get to this restaurant and go, no. You got to be willing and fun. So submit why you think, keep it to about a paragraph, why you should go on a fancy food field trip. Email us at the Jason Show Facebook or Instagram page. Thanks, Steph.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. I'm excited to bring this back. More information on Steph, stephaniesdish.com, and follow her on Instagram and listen to The Weekly Dish Saturdays, 9 to 11 on My Talk. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. My Talk 107.1, I should say. Got to get that right or I'll get in trouble.